What's up, YouTube? Scrappy, I'm back again. I just want to do my 3-month update real quick. I've been real busy lately, so I think this day, it's like a day late or something like that, but no worries. I got around to it, and that's the big thing. Lately, not a lot has really changed with my dreads. Just maybe a little bit of length, and then I haven't been using the crochet hook on them at all, except for when there was like one stray hair. But other than that, I really haven't been doing a whole lot different with my locks lately. Just kind of been letting them be. I'm really freeforming them now. No twisting, no gel, no nothing. It's just something that I decided to do. I also decided to stop shaving the sides, stop maintaining the sides at all. So there's no maintenance going on, no shaving going on the sides. Honestly, I think that I'll probably just leave them alone. I don't think I'll cut them again, and I'll just let them grow and turn into dreads however they want to turn into dreads eventually, whenever the hair gets long enough for that. So I'm just not going to shave them anymore. It's halfway, it's because it's a pain in the ass, but also just like I decided to kind of take a year off from cutting my hair, from shaving my face, from doing any of that kind of stuff, just full freeform. It's kind of a spiritual thing for me, a way for me to refocus myself and not worry so much about personal appearances and vanity as much. And I think that that's something that maybe everybody should try at least once in their lifetime, to just take a month. You don't have to take a year. I'm taking a year, but you can take just a month and just don't worry about it. You know, just wake up and go. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm doing. I wake up, I rinse my head off, because I rinse my head every morning. Just because of where I live. I live in Vegas. There's a lot of dust in the air, especially during this time of year. So I rinse my hair every morning, and then I'm off, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not shaving my face. I'm not doing none of that stuff anymore. Just because I don't really see the point anymore. You know what I mean? And like I said, kind of a spiritual thing to refocus me, to get me to pray more. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing so far. But like I said, it's just all freeforming right now. There hasn't been any root maintenance done. The front is kind of starting to afro up a little bit. You guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little bit of dandruff in my hair right now. I haven't actually washed my hair in a minute. I think it's been almost a week, so it's almost time for a wash again. Sides, doing the same thing. I've also decided to let the Congo set in. I seen a picture, and I can't remember his name right now, and that's stupid because I see him, but I can't remember. But anyways, it was somebody else who's dreaded up, that they had like these really cool Congos. They were mature dreads, really mature dreads. They're probably 4 or 5 years in the game. But he had these Congos that were nice and thick. Some of them were thick, some of them were thin, like some of the ones that I have. But there were some of them that were real beefy, and I thought that looked really cool. And also just because separating is a pain in the ass, man. I mean, every day having to separate, constantly being worried about them sticking together and becoming a dread by themselves, it just becomes almost stressful after a little bit. In one way, it's stress management because I'm sitting here messing with my hair. But in the other way, I've noticed that it's become a bad habit where if somebody's talking to me, I'm sitting there doing this and feeling through my hair as they're talking to me, or, whatever. And I want to get out of that. So I'm not separating my hair anymore. I may separate them, if I start to see really big Congos happening. Not to hate on the huge Congos, but it's just not, I don't know, it's not something that I want to do. I may separate them, so if they get to be, more than probably 3 fingers worth of thick, then I'll probably separate them back off just a little bit to keep them no thicker than probably about that. And this isn't really an exact measurement, but probably about that. Just kind of want them so thick that they turn into wicks. Maybe I'll grow a different set of locks sometime down the future. For wicks or whatever, but for now, that's not, I don't really want to do that. But yeah, I haven't really been doing much. Like I said, I'm just not maintaining. I'm not shaving. I still am washing my hair. That's integral. You have to wash your hair all the time. But otherwise, I'm really not doing a lot of that other stuff that I was doing at first. Mostly because I know that if I go to sleep, when I wake up in the morning, that my dreads ain't gonna fall out. If I dip my head in the water, my dreads ain't gonna fall out. If I scrub at them, my dreads ain't gonna fall out. So it's just not, I'm not worried about it no more. And that's something that I think that everybody should do. Don't be worried about your dreads, especially if you're freeforming. Maybe if you're twisting other stuff, then worry about whether or not they're gonna unravel and stuff like that. But when you're freeforming, like, it doesn't really matter, because if it comes back out, it's just part of the process you have to accept. Like, I've got some tips that are like annoyingly wispy. I don't know if you guys can see this one here. Very annoyingly wispy, and I'm just gonna leave it alone and let it do whatever it's gonna do. And if it stays wispy, then oh well. And if it, you know, does whatever it does in terms of butting up and whatnot, and then, you know, kind of blunts at the end, and that's cool too. But I'm just gonna leave it be. Maybe this little portion of it will like pill up and go in or fall off. We'll see. But it kind of feels a little funny now. Like, there's a little like tightness right at the end. So we'll see what happens with that. And then, like, yeah, I don't know, you guys can probably also see there's a lot of frizziness happening on my locks right now. They're kind of puffy a little bit. Some of them are puffy, and then some of them are like majorly, like, some of these ones are really locked up, especially like the one I'm touching right now in the middle. It's very, it's not hard per se, but it's not soft either. You know what I mean? Like, if you try to compress it with your fingers, it gives just a little bit, and that's about it. And then, like, if I were to try to pull it apart, it's just not gonna happen. But yeah, so here is the right side of my head right now. Got those going on. And then the front and top, hopefully the lighting is good enough for you guys to see. I didn't do a video yesterday because it was raining, and I mostly rely on natural light in this room. Because a lot of the places in my house are pretty dark. I keep it like that, again, because I live in Vegas. So sun heats up your house really quickly, and I'm already a naturally hot person, so I don't do that. So I try to come in here, but I didn't make a video yesterday, which would actually be my true anniversary day for 3 months, because it was raining and there was no light in here. It was really dark. So you should figure you guys want to look at me in the dark. It kind of defeats the purpose of a dread update. But here is the left side. My dreads are almost dry. I rinsed them already this morning. They're just about dry. They feel a little bit on the damp side, but not too bad. And then hopefully this is the right angle so you guys can see the back of my dreads. As far as like a little bit of shaking goes, yeah, they do a little bit, not a ton, just a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited for them to get longer. I was talking to my wife the other day, and she said that she was watching some of my previous videos, and from my first video till now, which was like last week, she said that she thinks that my hair has grown a lot. I'm just not stressing about it anymore. I look at my face every day. I look at my head every day. I don't really see the difference, but then when I go back and watch the videos, like I did in my second month to my first month, and I realized that, yeah, they have grown. I know my hair grows really fast as it is. It's one of the reasons why I started growing dreads to begin with, was because I could never maintain a haircut. Going to the barber sucked for me, because having a regular taper, you know, or a fade or whatever, it never lasted more than about a week because of how quickly my hair grows. And so I either had to maintain it myself, that same haircut myself, which I'm not that great of a barber. I'll be honest, I kind of suck. Or I have to go and get it redone, and I'm just not looking to pay, you know, absorbent prices for a haircut. It's just not something that I really desire to do. I got better things to spend my money on. So that's part of the reason why I groomed to begin with. But now I'm just, you know, I'm to the point where now, even though I was just cutting this stuff myself, I'm to the point now where I just don't really care anymore. I'm just gonna let them do whatever they want to do. So hopefully, I'll have more, like, you know, in terms of Congos going on next time I show you guys for my next update. We'll see. You know, maybe they don't Congo because I spent the last 3 months separating. So maybe I'll have to rubber band them later on. But I'm going to let nature take its course for the next couple of months and see if they Congo on their own. Otherwise, there's like ones here that I definitely want to go ahead and join together, because they're super flat and thin on their own. They're wide. I don't know if you can see this. They're wide, but they're not like, they're thin. They're like weirdly paper thin. That's part of just having baby locks, is because they smash down and they will become more cylindrical. But I think I just want some of these ones to be a little thicker in terms of maybe some Congos going on. That'd be kind of cool. Like I said, I've seen a bunch of different people that are kind of doing it the natural way with freeforming, and I'm watching their Congos become like really cool, thick dreads, and something I'm aspiring to. But anyways, hey, I hope everybody has a Happy holiday season, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope it's good for you. I hope you guys enjoy your time with your families. I know I will. And stay blessed, stay locked, and I'll see you guys in the next video.